create any stress in the body. Or at the start of your week, maybe a Sunday night before you set into the week, just to release and let go any stress and tension that might be there. So guide your chin in line with your midline to begin with. Maybe shimmy out, shuffle out the shoulders, and feel that neutral space of your body lying flat on the mat. The knees are bent, feel the lower back drop down in towards the mat. Chin in line with the midline. So I don't want you to change anything here, but instead observe your body as it is. Just notice the feet grounded towards the mat. Work the awareness up through the legs, into the knees. Guide your awareness down through your thigh bones, into your pelvic, your hips, up into your torso, the front and the back, the shoulders, down through the arms, into the hands, each and all of the fingertips. And then bring the awareness up into the crown of the head. So we're going to aid a better sleep here with this body scan. And from your head, work your awareness down through your body, scanning from left to right. And send a wave of relaxation down through the whole body, flooding the whole body all the way to the toes. I'm going to connect with the breath, and I'm going to invite you to place your hands on your rib cage. Breathe into the space, inhaling and exhaling. Feel the space collapse. Inhaling, expand. Exhaling, deflate. Slide one hand just over the navel, the other hand on the chest. Connect the three parts. Inhale from the belly, ribs, chest. Exhale from the chest, ribs, belly. This three-part breath to get you into a more calmer, stiller state. And inhale, belly, ribs, chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And another, belly, ribs, chest. And chest, ribs, belly. Now you can let this go. If you like, you can continue a few more rounds of this breath, especially if you feel you need a few more rounds. So please do listen to your own body. It's your yoga, it's your body. So the next shape we're going to make here is to guide the backs of the thighs into the chest. So here we have a little rounding the spine. I'm going to invite you to roll from side to side to offer your back a massage. So see what that feels like and what's showing up on your shoulders and on your hips. Prone area to carrying stress is the back of the body. So we're removing the stress in the body so that you have a better quality sleep. So a good 10-minute practice before you go to bed. So from here, bringing the legs up straight. And just see what it's like to extend the legs up straight and then extend the arms out from the shoulders. And the whole back of the body's in the mat. If you get tired anyway, you can bring your feet back down. So see what it's like to be here. This is really restorative and helps with aiding some sleep and also removing any stresses or tensions that may be carried in the body. If you like, flex out your feet. If you feel the need to do that, circle into the ankles and just see what it's like to do that. Keep coming back to your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Now we're going to take a little bend in the knees and we're going to reach towards the toes. So see if you can reach towards the feet, catch the feet, bring the feet together, as long as you don't feel your knees torquing out. So this is a little gentle hip opener. See if you can rock from side to side. Keep the toes together. If you're not catching the toes, then you can always catch your shins, or you can always catch the backs of your thighs and bring your toes together and rock it out. So whichever feels more accessible for you, you could always round your back here. This gives you stretch for the upper back and the middle back. And then release this out. Hugging the backs of the thighs into the chest. Guide your forehead up to meet the knees to give the back a good stretch, releasing out any tensions on the upper and the middle back. Exhale, release your head down and release your feet down to the mat. Come back to that neutral place where you started and just observe your body from those couple of simple moves to release and move out tension and stress that may be in your body preventing you from having a good quality night's sleep. Sleep is so important, just as important as exercise, as feeding yourself. Rest is hugely important. So we're going to go into a shape here where we bring the soles of the feet together and we let the knees drop out. Maybe take your hands on your hips and take a little rock from side to side to free out anything around the hips that may be tight and gripped. So we're easing out the tensions in the body for you to get a better quality sleep. So maybe this will help you. I'll also be posting soon a Yoga Nidra here on the YouTube channel for you to avail of. Now take your hands up over your head if you like to mirror image the legs and just hang out here for a few rounds of breath in this yin shape. Just keep returning to the breath, inhaling, exhaling. And just try to have zero expectations of what's coming next. And you can always do these yoga shapes on your bed before you go to bed. Again, you're looking to release out any tensions that might be there that you may have built up from the day. So just seeing what it's like to be here with the hips and the shoulders open. I'm going to invite you to bring your knees together and walk your feet out to the edges of the mat, bringing the hands alongside the body and just see what it's like to be here in neutral. A somatic breath here to help release out any other emotions that might be trapped up in your body. So from here, press the whole back of your body into the mat. Right, there's a thumbtack on your navel, whole back presses into the mat, and then naturally let it release and spring back to where you were with your spine. Then when you're ready, another breath. Pressing the whole back of the body into the mat, chin in line with the midline, and release. Let it naturally spring up. And one more. Press the whole back of the body into the mat, release, and let it spring up. I'm going to invite you to roll onto the side of your body. We're going to do a little bit of work here to release out the tensions that can show up on your lower back. Again, preventing your night's sleep. So here you have your knees on top of each other and your ankles on top of each other, and you've created the shape of a 90-degree angle or there around. This is called a clam. So you're taking the top knee off and then you're bringing it back down again. So taking about 3 of these movements, and when you come back to this starting position, pause and see what that's like. Come on up and back down again. So just notice what that was like in your body, and then when you're ready, flip yourself over to the other side. I'm going to bring myself switched over on the mat so you're able to see me. So come and lie on the other side. Have your shoulders in line with your hips, your knees stacked on top of each other, your ankles stacked on top of each other. Into the clam, bringing the knee up and dropping it back down and completely relaxing the body. And again, the knee comes up and we bring it back down. Good. And one more. Okay, really easy, subtle movement, but a really powerful one for the somatics. Then come away over. So you're releasing out any nerve tension. And you have got nerves running from the base of your feet all the way up to the top of your head. So releasing out any of that nerve tension that may be caught up in the body. Maybe tight muscle, tight fascia, whatever that is going on in the body. So here we're going into a little glute bridge. And we're looking to release out our lower back. So I'll invite you to place your hands on the mat. Knees are bent, place the soles of the feet on the mat. And then when you're ready, press the feet into the mat and guide your hips up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhalation, slowly bring the hips down, vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm going to do 3 rounds of those. Use your feet, your thighs, your buttocks to guide you up, not using your spine, and slowly come back down again. So we're easing out any tensions on the back. Inhale, come up again, bring the hips up. And then on the exhale, release and come back down and rest in the neutral position. Now notice what that feels like in the body. Just stay and be still and observe how that feels in the body. So I'm designing this class to help promote your sleep, because it's part of your well-being and really, really important. So we hug the backs of the thighs into the chest. We're going to take a little rock and roll from side to side. Again, going back to massaging the shoulders and the hips. Let's reach for the toes again And see what it's like to come back to this hip opening shape. Have we released out anything in the body? Release, then bringing the legs back up to the ceiling and coming into this shape and see what it's like. If you feel like flexing into the feet, then flex into the feet. And now we'll hug the backs of the thighs into the chest and guide the forehead up to make the knees relax, the shoulders down. I'm going to release the head down and bring the legs out into the shape of a starfish, out a little bit. Spade out to the side, chin in line with the midline, palms of the hands facing upwards, and taking 2 minutes to completely allow the body to rest after that practice. So returning to your breath, relaxing your shoulders and observing the body as it is. You don't have to move. You don't have to do anything, just to breathe here. And just see what it's like to be here in this stillness. Allow the whole body to rest. Feel the whole body resting on the softness of the mat. Feel your feet, your legs, your torso, your arms, and your head, all resting in this space. The whole body resting. Notice your mind if there's any thoughts, and take time to park them. Don't let them in and ruin this relaxation for you. If it's challenging with the thoughts, then take time to write them down in a journal. Get them out of your head and get them onto a piece of